are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm your host, DJ Duss, with my partner in crime, Silos. How you doing, Silos?
What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. Bam, how you doing, Bam?
I'm good, player. I'm good. How you feeling?
You done eating? You done eating?
A little bit.
And we have a special guest, Alex. Alex, how you doing tonight?
Hey, what's up? I'm good. How are you?
We're really happy to have you on.
I'm super happy to be here.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. We just want to get into it. I've had some messages through my phone about the winner of 16 Bars to Death Part 2. The finalist was Jay Fats versus his own nephew, Corey Graves. Yeah. You guys all listened to it, right? It was pretty interesting, though.
Yeah.
I you know what? Even though I asked you guys, I even asked a few other friends. I've asked DJ what up. I've asked Jesse James. We all kind of had pretty much a similar reasoning on who won, even though it was fucking hard to pick a winner. I don't know. Personally, it was hard. Bam, what do you think? Was this one of the hardest ones we had to pick so far?
Definitely, because they both was going at it, right? You know what I mean? But his nephew just went off, went bananas for me. I was like, ooh, nasty, bro.
Does this not just cause like a family feud? You know, you're going to dinner, you said this, I'm sleepy, you know, you said I don't know, you're useless. You know, it goes back and forth, right? What's up, Alex? What's up, Jesse? It was nice. I'm happy to see you guys on. But straight up, man. Let's just do it. I know everyone's been waiting. I got a few messages. Dougie's been on my phone already. Snapdragon. Right. So let's pop it up. Let's do it. The winner of part 2, 16 Bars Death. Yeah, our man, Corey Gray. Corey, let's tell the people why Corey won this one. Bam, you can start, bro. You had the best explanation on why.
He took the gloves off. He went at it. Family or not, I'm just coming for your head, bro. He was headhunting. He just tried to tear it right off his shoulders, bro.
See, I was no, you're right. But my whole argument at the time was I thought that Jay was smoother on the track. But smoother, I guess this didn't cut it this round with Corey's aggressiveness, right?
Well, I mean, they call it
insults to me.
They call it 16 bars of death.
And you know what? It's when I said maybe Jay won on smoothness, this is what Bam says to me. He's like, dude, it's called 16 bars of death. Like they're out to come get you. And I was like, ah, shit, he's right. You know, and he came out hard. There's nothing I can say, man. He came out. And the thing is, like, I had to listen about 3 or 4 times throughout work. I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't know, man. I'm one judge next time with a few other dudes and Corey from Flawless and stuff. And I'm really, really happy that I don't have too much pressure on this part 3. And everyone, I hope sign up. James, thank you, brother James. All right. Anyways, we got a longtime family member, especially of me and Bam's, a good friend of ours, DJ, a promoter, a nightclub owner. This guy's now a manager. This guy's managing multiple clubs. Too bad COVID put shit on hold. But let's get our man on. Let's get our man DJ Ilon, man. Elon.
What up, kid?
Elon's not going to be able to hear me, so I got to get out and step back.
Oh.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties with people hearing each other on this mic or on the podcast right now. Bam, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
I can hear.
Okay, Joe?
So what about Elon?
Elon, who can you hear, Meryl? How come Elon?
Oh, I can't hear him.
How did we get Elon on mute? Elon, nod your head if you can hear us.
And can you hear me?
And what happened to you?
Hold on, let me minimize him and bring him back in.
Yeah, if that's what it takes. We're just going to put it on you because you have all the power of the buttons, you know?
There we go.
And then he's going to be the 5th guy again, right?
Right,
Elon,
check.
say something.
Okay, no. I'm going back out. Okay? See if that works.
Yeah, sure. Elon. But how come we can't hear you? What the hell's going on today? No, we got you. You and Bam could are on probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, Elon. I think you got bored and you pressed some buttons when you're in the backstage. See that's Carlos. That's Carlos's buttons there. We know when he's disruptive.
He backed out and then he was going, I guess,
Okay,
try
that
to
makes sense. That makes
relog
sense.
in.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, we knew Elon for years,
I'm gonna do
over a decade, bro.
All right, here we go. Joe's coming back in. Elon, say something.
Yo, mic check 1 2.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes.
Got you.
There we go.
You're lagging like in Nova Scotia internet.
Now we good over here.
You guys have that
All right,
do you have that big antenna out in your backyard?
No. I got everything set up on the ladder, bro.
Oh, okay.
You got everything set up. So I'm surprised you don't. You have someone standing out there holding it though, or what?
I got a ladder by itself.
Oh,
Yo, Elon, how you doing, brother?
been good, man. It's I haven't seen you since New Year's Eve's last time I saw you.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a good little reunion. We had a good time. It's been a while though. It's been a while.
Time
Boo,
for-
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Dude, did you not pop up a flyer of us lately that we did an event together in 2007?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
God
did.
damn, that was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking.
Oh my god.
I was like,
That was a good time.
that was heartbreaking, man. But yeah, I know, man. Oh, there's James. Oh, there's Jesse James saying, "What's up, brother Elon?" There we go.
Jam easy.
Yo,
cousin.
That's it.
Dude, my first question to you, man, and it always blows people's mind when I tell them, you got to tell us what your background is. I know what it is. It blew my mind too. You got to let us know, brother.
I'm half Korean, half Russian. And,
What?
and-
Half Korean, half what?
exactly. Even Bamboo didn't
Russian.
know. So I'm half Korean, half Russian. But the twist is my dad's a G, right? So it's the Asian. My dad's the Asian one. It's usually the other way around.
Ooh, that's true. That's true. And where were you born, dude? Like,
I was born in Russia, in USS fucking R.
So wait.
So
So
when
you
people,
wait. Hold up.
He's
So you
Russian.
telling me you speak Russian?
that's my first language.
what? After all
Yeah.
these years, I'm still learning shit about shit. What? God damn, bro.
Wait. Я говорю по-русски.
Да, я говорю
What?
по-русски.
What the hell is going on, dude?
Oh yeah, shit, Bam, you're learning Russian from your Russian friends.
Yeah, a little bit. This is crazy.
Wow.
This is good. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be fucking with you in a minute, bro.
We go around.
That is. I knew you were like, most of your life you were here. I didn't know you fucking spoke it as a first language. Damn, bro.
Dude, I only came here in 2000.
What?
Why did you think so weird when you first met me? I was just trying to like be Canadian.
Damn, I was too drunk back then to even know the difference, bro. I don't know.
I think a lot of people are
Where do you
surprised
think
here.
I got
Even
all the
James is
shitty
saying,
driving
"What?"
from? I guess you were way too drunk for that.
Oh, the city drive. No, that was just typical. I was just like, whatever. This all makes sense, right? No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's like
bro.
it's as good as it gets.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know it was that deep. Because when did we meet? 2005.
We
right?
met 2005. Yeah, we met when you had the studio. We met at Import Night with
Import
JC.
Night. That's right.
Yeah. We met at Import Night.
2005. He comes up. Elon comes up. He's like, "Yo, can I DJ?" I'm like, "Yes, please." Yes, please. I need to get the fuck off here. I need a break. I finally have someone capable of doing this. Yes, please do. Please do.
So, Elon, how old were you when you started DJing, bro? And what inspired you?
Oh, tough question. So I was in grade 7. I was in grade 7. I was still in Korea. I was in student council, and we needed a DJ, right? And I like school dances, but funny story, the first time I actually danced with a girl at a dance was one of my grads. So I always loved school dances, but I never liked attending them. And I had this opportunity, and I loved music. But I had an opportunity to just be like, "Yo, Elon, you like music? You want to DJ?" I'm like, "Yeah, cool. I'll learn how to do it." And that was my first bite into DJing.
Really?
Like I was a little bit into making music. I got Bamboo. You're old school like me. You remember Cakewalk Pro Audio?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got my hands on that accidentally in like grade 5 or grade 6, and I started fucking around with some MIDI back in the day stuff, right? And I'm like, oh, I like music, and then I got my first little MIDI module and all that shit. So, and the funny thing is, I always thought DJs were stupid. I'm like, yo, why are you playing other people's music?
Because we can't play instruments.
Right, and that's what I thought, right? And like my dad is so like strict and was so anti anything in that genre. I'm like, yo, Dad, I want to learn how to play the drums. He's like, drums are stupid. Learn how to play the violin. I'm like, okay, I'll learn how to play the violin. He's like, well, no, you can't because you don't even know how to play the piano. So how the fuck are you gonna play the violin? I'm like, okay, so can I play the guitar? He's like, well, only if you learn how to play classical guitar.
Ooh.
I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of
Wow.
stupid, but sure. I'll take what I could get.
Get a foot in the music, right? Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah. And so anyway, so back in the day, like I literally the school had a mixer and I had 2 Discmen, or actually in Korea we had mini disc players. Those never really took off here. So I we used those and I kind of like figured it out. I'm like, this is roughly the tempo. This is, I'll cue it up roughly.
Mhm.
And that's how I got into it.
Oh, that's good. Cool. Shit.
Thanks,
So
man.
what kind of mixer was it? Just
Could you hear you, Carlos?
Yeah.
Could
can
you hear Carlos, Elon?
I don't think so.
All
Well,
right.
he asked you what type of mixer was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was an Audio Technica mixer. It was 4-channel. There's no EQ. There was no gain. It had this like the meters were digital UV meters on it. Not digital, sorry, analog UV meters on it, and it had these like super cool sound effects. So you could change the pitch and the tempo of the sound effects, and it was like
Yeah.
a bomb, like.
So, like, your first piece of equipment that you bought that was like, yes, like, I got this. What was it?
It was actually that mixer. I bought it.
Was
off
it?
school.
That's what it was? Yeah. You were just like, this is it. The excitement kicked in.
Yeah,
Trying to
I
think-
need this, and then and then this dude, I'm actually still friends with him. His name is Alex Lee. He had a really badass setup, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, like this dude's family was loaded. He had the full like Gemini rack mount CD player. He had the Technics turntables, and I'm talking grade 7, grade 8, right?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude, like. Anyway, so
Did you ever go to
he
someone's
sold-
house? It's like me. I remember going to someone's house and be like, can I just borrow that? And they would never lend it to
Yeah.
you. It's legit.
Yeah, and then like exactly, and then would they even know it's missing?
True enough.
Like, do you really need this? Because I could really use it. So, anyways, long story. And he sold me a turntable, and I didn't know much about turntables. The prick sold me a belt drive Sony turntable.
Oh yes.
Belt drive. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it had a pitch. It had plus minus like 4 or 5%. So I was like, you know what? I could work with that, and that was my first turntable. My first real piece of DJ equipment was a Gemini CDJ20, and this was fancy. This was in 2000. It was a top mount Gemini standalone CD player, and it came with a 4-channel 10-inch mixer.
Oh shit.
Which was cool because it was a 19. You could actually, it was like a battle style mixer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Look at you.
Yeah.
How old were you? How old were you when you got that?
I was 16.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And the Coming to Canada gift,
It was.
2010.
I'm pretty sure it was actually called Gemini DJ in a box.
Oh, all right. That's pretty cool.
What was your first gig? What was your first gig?
And it had some nerd on the box, like he was wearing skater
Uh-oh.
pants, like Jinkos, probably.
Elon,
spiky
could you
hair.
hear Alex?
Oh, did you hear
No,
me?
I can't.
Oh, sorry. I was like, oh, that's an odd answer to my question.
I know. You still can't hear her or what?
No, I can't. Should I exit? Come back?
Sure. Hopefully Carlos can fix all that because I don't have. I say sure.
Where
like,
the hell is
like,
Carlos?
Like I have the power to do things. Like, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna pretend to press this button right here. Doot.
Where the hell is
Yeah,
Carlos?
come back.
Well, Carlos was muted anyway, so I guess he just backed out, right? Carlos. Oh, but knowing Carlos,
Yes, to let him back.
He's probably not at his station.
he probably took a hike, right?
Mm.
Oh, and so now Elon can get back in?
Yeah, he's gonna get back in.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh. I got text messages. Gosh, it's still running YouTube. Still running on what?
Are you guys all in Ottawa? You guys in Ottawa? What?
Yeah. No, actually, Bam's in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, I'm in Nova Scotia.
Oh,
Where you at?
nice. I'm in Ottawa, but
Okay.
I have my sister and my grandparents are in Nova Scotia.
Where they at? Where they at?
South Shore, like Cherry Hill and Chester Basin area.
Cherry Hill. Well, hold on. Let me check with the mayor of Nova Scotia. Hey, wife. Hey, where's Cherry Hill and what was the other one?
Chester Basin. It's
And
south.
I know what
Shore.
Chester. I know what Chester is. I'm in
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Chester.
I'm in Liverpool.
Okay.
I'm a little further down. Oh, look at that. Her family lives here.
Yeah, they all left Ottawa and went out east.
Oh, That's good. That's good. Look at you. Look at you. You got to watch Joey. He's always insulting Nova Scotia. You know, first chance you get, stab him.
Yeah, that's true. It's
I
not
have no loyalty to Nova Scotia for sure.
What? You got no loyalty. Oh,
No.
Bam, it's because at a certain age, you just had to like no choice. When you came to Canada, they just said, fuck it, at your age, we're sending you to Nova Scotia.
no. I ain't, yeah. What do you want, dog?
They were just like, yeah, you're going out east, bro.
You know,
They took me there for a weekend. It was very, very
we kidnapped him. We kidnapped him. Stop lying.
I love it there. It's just very quiet. It's just like that's the right way to go to retire. Like that's
yeah, absolutely. I can see that.
To retire. It's
I can definitely
beautiful.
see
It's
Yeah, well, say something then. Goddamn, you got the mayor back here screaming in the background. Yes, blah blah blah.
You know, it has that beautiful cold water that you don't really want to swim in.
Oh no, but the ocean though. No, it's so nice. The
Fucking
negative
cold.
ions. It's so good for you.
Yeah, but it's so fucking cold, man.
It's so
Suicide.
cool.
I can't
You
go
gotta-
past my ankles. Can't do it. Get out. Then you don't want to hang out. Beat it.
I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me.
I'm a warm climate person.
Yeah.
So the East Coast doesn't do it for me.
Like it's
It gets pretty hot though.
Well, yeah, it's warmer in general throughout the year, no?
Yeah.
For sure, but they don't get like I like 30 degrees and then humidity. Like give me
Yeah, I
the
know.
heat.
I get it.
You'll get that 30, but that humidity you might not get it because we're so
No.
close to the ocean, right? But
Yeah, exactly.
it's still hot though. You know, you like,
Yeah.
ooh, you want to go in the water, but you get to your ankles and be like, fuck that bullshit and turn around, right?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I gotta get out of here.
You know, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It don't snow that much down this way.
It's
lot of
true,
people
surprise.
think it does. A
Yeah.
lot of people
Last
think it
couple
does.
of years though, it's been a little bit more than usual though, eh?
No.
No? Oh,
no,
I thought you guys got hit with bad storms the last couple of winters.
That Newfoundland got fucked up.
Yeah, they got really fucked up.
They got fucked up. But no, down here I maybe shoveled twice.
That's just because you're lazy,
Well, not this
though.
winter. No, this winter wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, we
but-
didn't even shovel here neither, bro.
Yeah.
What was last year? What was last year?
Last year was wild.
Yeah.
Last year I was like, I'm moving.
Are you still, like, even though everyone's backstage, everyone still sees you eating. You savage?
I'm eating, drinking, smoking, shooting the shit. You shooting the shit. What's the problem?
You're more like eating shit. That's what you're doing right now. Fuck.
You shooting the shit. What's the problem?
As if
That ain't
Elon's
fucking
Russian.
Elon says he can hear everyone now. I just don't know where Carlos. Carlos?
Where the hell is Carlos?
Carlos? I know he can hear us. I don't know if we can.
He just
Do what it
laughed.
is.
He's
Do it.
over
So what's happening these days is since this whole COVID shit's gone down, this stuff won't work properly. There's too many goddamn humans on the internet. So we had an interview one time, the whole thing crashed. So we're taking a bit of a beating, but what the hell could we do? We're all sitting at home doing nothing, right?
Yeah. Not doing nothing. It's like the highlight of my year.
Oh man, I don't know. Like, what is this, dude? Carlos, what are you eating, man?
Lo mein, chow mein. What is it? Lo mein or chow mein?
Which main is it?
You could have just said some Asian food, and I would have been like, all right.
Lo mein?
You're trying to impress
Chow
Elon,
mein.
right? You're trying to impress Elon, right?
He's Russian. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's like, I gotta get some chow mein tonight.
Yeah, he's making sure the noodles are off his chin.
Oh, was that there? I didn't even notice.
Stop that bullshit, bro.
No,
Stop that.
it's like, I miss you, but the whole time it's like, I miss you cooking,
You know? Nah, you Russian,
Oh,
man.
you know-
I'd rather get the vodka.
You don't send
You
me a
know?
text saying he's not Korean. I mean, it's not Korean food. It's all Korean.
Yeah, it's not even Korean. We're so
What are
ignorant.
you doing?
Trying to go and I'm getting up work right now. Give me a minute.
Well, what are you doing?
It completely crashed me out. Like it completely froze my computer.
Get a new one like we told you to.
I said, no one.
Well, I mean, buy a new one, like a good one. No, not the one off the streets, dude.
No, that wasn't clear.
So what are we waiting for though? Like,
I gotta get back on the site to get Elon in, and so this
you're a disaster, bro.
crashed me out. It's like,
You're a disaster. You're not running this anymore. You lost your privileges. Lost your privileges. Is that why I'm still backstage? You see, I have to deal. Like, I don't know if you guys know, I got Carlos and Elon. I have to deal. Yeah, yes, Elon. That's why you're still backstage. What's that?
Get him on the phone like that.
Why don't you want me to just want to? What do you want to do? He's backstage waiting for you like a fool, bro.
I know, but I can't get in there. Hold on. One's done. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Worst green room ever, he's saying.
Well, I hung up on you.
He says he's running 4 computers. Carlos, we damn well know you only have 2. He's a liar. He's a liar.
Hold on one sec.
What are we waiting on? This guy, he's going to disappear too, right?
I gotta go put away my
Dishes. See,
plate.
this is the only guy on a podcast that literally is like hanging out with him in his own fucking room.
Yeah, he has chores. He's like,
He's
I gotta do my chores.
Give me a
Hold on.
second. I let the dog out. Give me a second. I gotta go get it. No, it's like,
The dog right here bugging the crap out of me. To be honest with you.
how come it's not barking today?
Because it wants what's in my bowl.
Oh, so put the fucking
He's
bowl
being
down.
a
then.
good boy.
Put the bowl down. I'm
Nah.
fucking with you. Don't do that.
No, hold on.
We have no choice. What else are we doing?
Then there were 2.
Then there was 2 that can still hear each other. Thank God.
Yeah.
Poor Elon. But I didn't know. You know what? I've known him since 2005. I knew he was half Russian Korean. And I don't know if I just assumed that he could only speak Korean. I don't know if that's just the white in me that just assumed the wrong.
I thought he said he spoke Russian.
But he does speak Russian. Yeah, that's his first. I didn't know that.
And Korean?
Yeah, he speaks some Korean.
Oh.
But that means he's only been here for 5 years. Like, I remember meeting him. He's a little younger than I am. And he remember coming
5
over.
years. He moved here in 2010. He's been here 10 years.
No, was it? 2005. Import night 2005 at the time is when I met him.
Oh.
Yeah, 2005.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was an import night. It was like a mutual friend of ours that hosted this event with all the car shows and had this big stage and let us run the stage. And I remember being like on this stage all fucking day. Like you couldn't leave the stage. And he comes over with his gear and he's like, I never met him before. And he's like, hey, do you mind if I DJ? And I remember being so relieved, like, cool, I can go get food and hit the washroom. I was so relieved.
Yeah.
I remember coming back and thanking him. And then from that point on, we all hooked up, you know? And bam,
Yeah.
like, where'd you meet Elon?
At the club.
At Edge?
Yeah. I met him at the club. Like, I think Elon was there for like 4 years, 5 years.
You were there.
He was at the resident DJ there. I was there for a decade, bro. I was there for 10 years.
You were there that long at the club?
Mhm.
God damn.
It got to the point where Donovan was just like, here's the fucking keys, bro.
And that's why he's out of business?
No. he was just like, here's the fucking keys, man. I'm going home, you know?
Yeah, I know. I know you were there for a while. I just didn't know it was 10 years, though.
Yeah, 10 years.
That is crazy. No, I haven't been anywhere for 10 years, ever.
Huh?
No. After
What
2,
club
I'm like,
was this? In Ottawa?
In
Yeah.
Ottawa, Edge, downtown.
Probably before my time.
Oh, how
Absolutely.
old are you?
I'm 28.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
Yeah,
bit.
absolutely.
I know I've heard of it. I just would have never. I don't think I've ever been.
Yeah, it was down on Spark Street.
What's there now?
It's a rabbit hole now.
On Spark Street.
It was
Rabbit
a
hole.
rabbit hole.
It was on Spark Street.
Sorry, it's Elon.
Yeah.
It's Elon informing me of where it is. He's still here. Thanks,
Okay,
Elon. For giving-
thanks, Elon.
He's like, I have to drink my own liquor. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the worst green room ever. He has to drink his own liquor. He said, yes. I apologize. I'll EMT you some money. Yeah, rabbit hole. Yeah. Have you been to rabbit hole?
That's the name of it now?
Yeah.
I've been once. I went once last winter, and it was a good spot, and I liked the mix of music, and it was packed. It was a good spot, but I waited so long I was sobered up between drinks, and I was like waiting. Met 4 guy bartenders, and I'm
Yes.
standing there, and everyone. It was like 20 some minutes between drinks, and I
See?
was like, we were a group of like 12 people, so we are like, oh, at least if we could get bottles, then we could just fuck off and do our own thing. And they're
That's
like, no,
right.
we don't do bottles. At 10 o'clock at night, before it even turned into a
No,
bar,
that's
they'd gone for
terrible.
food there
That's-
earlier.
Yeah.
No, at 10, they were out of I ordered a Ryan Ginger, and she's like, oh, we're out of ginger ale. I'm like, it hasn't even started. The night hasn't even started. It's
Were you
10 o'clock
planning on
a
selling
Saturday,
that?
and I was like, okay, what can I drink here then?
Oh,
I don't know.
that-
But it was like a good time. It was it was new. I think it had only been open a few months at the time, but
But see, like now I've become so old ghetto gangster. I just post myself up, find the waitress. I give her way too much money, and I say, come back every 20 to 15 to 20 minutes. With
Just keep it coming.
And that's all. And I just keep because there's no way in Rabbit Room. I was like the rabbit hole.
My girlfriend worked there.
Oh,
my girlfriend worked there serving, and she's because the server. So they had one bartender there that was just doing the chips for the servers.
Yeah.
So but even they were waiting. The servers were waiting quite a long time to get the drinks that they had been so weird. I was just like, oh my god.
You said they just opened, right? They just opened.
They had opened. They had been for sure open like at least like 3 months. Yeah. But the thing is, the guys that open, they're not new to the bar industry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like, I would know on a Saturday night to have ginger ale in stock. Like, that's a pretty common mix. And I'm not a bartender.
It is literally like when I went down there, it took me a while to look around to be like, fuck, this looks kind of familiar. It actually is a lot different than when you and I used to go.
Really?
There.
They changed it up?
Yeah. I know they have the upstairs with that stupid coat check. And they have come downstairs. I don't know. Whatever. Then I usually hit a beer tub because I'm just like, fuck it. I'm too impatient. I don't even care what's in there. And then, but I know it was really, really packed. I never ordered a drink from the bar. I just remembered seeing piles of people and no one was, especially the bar. People like to lean towards the bar too, right? Like lean on it. And it's like, get the fuck out of the way. I need a drink. But everyone tends to just linger around. But I think I've been there, I want to say 2-3 times, twice. The last time I got a story, but I don't want to embarrass. Maybe I should.
You embarrass me.
No. I went there with fuck it. If he's listening, fuck it. Anyways, I'm not gonna mention names, but if he's listening, he'll know damn well. Anyways, I meet up with some friends, and they take me to like it was a birthday party, but the birthday party was like decades younger. Like it felt like I was like, what the fuck is this? You know. Anyways, long story short, we end up going to Rabbit Hole. We set post. I get a waitress. We get drinks. And people, tend to like, oh, fuck it. We're going somewhere else. I'm like, I'm sticking around. I'm like, I like this. The music, like you said, the music's good.
Yeah, the music's good.
Yeah, I got an area. My jacket's over here. I got my drinks over there. I'm not going anywhere. The other buddy's like, I'm not going to go anywhere neither. And there's these 2 girls on top. So I call them over. And they're like, no, we're not coming down. So I walk over to the bathroom and I introduce myself. And by the time I'm done peeing, I come out. She's yelling. These girls are yelling at these 2 guys. And I was gone like 35 seconds. Like, I was like, what happened? And she kept pointing at one dude. She's like, this guy. You're friends with that guy? I was like, yeah, no. He's like, no, that guy. And I was like, holy shit. So I walked down. I was like, what's going on? She's like, I don't know. The other guy's like, yo, these girls have issues with this one dude. So this dude's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, well, I'm still staying. So I don't give a fuck, right? He ends up leaving. He doesn't really know that I found out that these girls jumped him outside.
They jumped him outside.
They jumped him?
I never addressed this. If you're listening, I didn't mention any names. But it's like, I was like, what? Like, okay, you're a girl. You hate someone that bad. For you and your girl to jump someone, they'd have to be a little extreme, no?
No, you fucked up. That's for sure.
Yo, who's that?
Yo,
oh,
yes.
I was just about to step away and grab myself another beverage. But you know what? I haven't had a chance to check out the Rabbit Hole yet. But boo, like, man, we have some serious memories up in that place, man.
Oh, too many. I don't know, like the way it used to be, you had some speakers, they had them nice and low. People used to get up on the speakers and dance all the fucking time, get so drunk, fall off, I gotta call a fucking ambulance.
But that's because you're not helping.
We've never called an ambulance.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, I've called.
No. Bamboo was posted. Bamboo was in his post. I pumped the smoke machine. Bamboo did his thing.
That's it, man. I'm telling you, people was falling off the fucking speakers left, right, and center though.
Elon, can you hear Alex? Alex, say something.
Hello, Elon.
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Yeah, I can.
Alex has
the first girl I talked to in like 6 months.
Yeah. We try our best here, brother. We try our best. Alex, go ahead and ask your question that he couldn't hear you.
Uh-oh.
What was your first DJ gig?
First DJ gig. Paid.
Like the very first?
Yeah, like.
No, I always got paid.
Yeah, that's just in your DNA, bro.
So like, just to throw things even further, my mom's Russian, right? But she's also Jewish Russian.
What the fuck is going on here? You're making shit up. Man.
Well, my name's actually no, my name. Look it up. My name's actually a Jewish name, dude.
Okay.
All right,
Well, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I'll take your word. All right. So the Jewish Russian.
My first Korean. My first paid gig, man. Okay. I don't remember exactly which one of my first paid gigs, but this was one of my most memorable first gigs. Okay. This was in Canada, and I was working for this dude named Andre. I was still in grade 9. My dad had hired this dude named Ted. He's a wonderful soul, and he was friends with this dude named Mike. And you guys know Mike. He's jacked. He's Korean jack dude. His dad owns all the Taean Lee Taekwondo dojos. So anyway, so this dude named Andre, he was all the way in fucking Cornwall, I think, or Rockland, whatever. He had these little Geometros filled with like CDs and everything. This is still CDs back in the day, right? CDs and records. So this dude hires me because he's gonna propose to his girl, and I'm playing the music that I'm given because I'm still new. Don't forget, I've only been in the country for like 7 months. Like I don't know Bryan Adams, I don't know any of this shit, and
they should have played that shit on the airplane on the way in, bro.
Well, hold on. But you know what we did have in Korea was Wu-Tang. We had Tupac. See, we were all Pac, man. We were all Pac. We didn't care for Biggie back. Like all my friends were all about Wu-Tang and Pac.
Okay.
Right? The other thing, because a lot of Koreans are in the West Coast. They're in LA. So
that's
it's all
true.
West Coast,
okay,
right?
That's right. That's right.
Like Koreatown is huge in LA. So Pac definitely made a bigger splash than Biggie did. Anyway, so Buddy says, like, yo, you need to play Bryan Adams, Everything I Do When She Walks In. And he's proposing to her at Ottawa U Uni Center. Yeah, it was cute. He had this candle and everything. So anyway, so then I go through the CDs that I was given, and sorry, I just saw a message. So anyways, so it was a weird message. And I'm supposed to play Everything I Do by Bryan Adams when she walks into this room. I didn't have Everything I Do by Bryan Adams. So I played something else, and it was sweet. I think it was This I Promise You by NSYNC. It had just come out.
Okay.
The girl says no to him.
Whoa.
No. And it's because it was cute, right?
He blamed me for it.
Well, yeah.
He's like, bro, if you had the song, she would have said yes. The dude's in his 20s. I'm like 16, and I look at him like, I don't think so, dude.
I don't think so.
She's like, I'm not paying you because she said no.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So you tried to flex like that?
I'm like, no, yeah, you are. You're still paying me.
Oh, no, he's
and
trying
so
it
this
again.
dude, Ted, who was helping me out. Oh, what up, dude? Welcome
He
back.
tried it again? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
No, I'm back. He's all mad.
No, I'm not going to pay you. I'm not going to pay you. So, and then this dude that's working for my dad, like, who's helping me with all this stuff, and I mean, I'm giving him a cut of this. He's like a big Korean dude. He's like 6 foot, 300 pounds, and he's like, and this is not early 2000s. So he's wearing a turtleneck and a suit jacket and a gold chain. And he goes like, "No, you're paying my boy, dude." I was like, "No, what are you guys gonna do?" The funny thing is, Mike, who's this massive dude, he worked out at Ottawa U, and this guy's like, he was wider than he was taller. Right? Like he's like triangle shaped. And then, so then Ted calls Mike, and he's like, "Yo, are you at Ottawa?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can you come over for a sec?" And then now I got these two Asian dudes who look like they're in a fucking gang, because that was the style, right? We got the turtlenecks and the gold chains. And then they're like, "Yo, you're not paying our boy?" Because this girl said no to you? And now you owe him double.
And what were you really charging that they was trying to stiff on the bill at the time?
$450.
Yeah, I would have stiffed you too.
God, that's insane.
No, but bro, this was the sound system and the light show.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I get it. The setup, the tear down, all that extra work. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I had to pay my muscle.
Yeah, true enough. True enough. But that's hilarious. So anyways,
yeah, so that was my first memorable paid gig.
That's fucking awesome.
I got paid double.
Well, you weren't really paid, or I guess you got.
Yeah, you got paid.
No, we got paid double. We ended up getting paid double
because you were trying to fuck you. So Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, we squeak. We had to charge him for Mike.
Absolutely, bro. So, like, now, how did you find it difficult to become a resident DJ? And what was your first residency, brother?
My first residency was the Maryville Bowling Center. I was in grade 10. So I was working Friday, Saturday night, and spring break was awesome because I got to work every day, and any of the holidays were great. So that was my first residency, and then my first club gig, I still think it was with your favorite human, Flip.
Someone watch party.
My first residency was the Maryville Bowling Center.
Is that you, Carlos?
Okay.
Getting some feedback, or like.
No, it's because someone put watch party, and then
Oh.
who was it? Was it you, Elon?
No.
It was Carlos.
Yep.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Yep. Look at how quiet he gets over there. Anyways, go ahead. Fucking guy.
It was hard for me to get a residency because as much as I try to fit in, I think there was a big cultural disconnect. Like I just didn't know what was cool. I tried hard,
Yeah, but I've never seen that though.
Because I did my best. I tried. I tried to assimilate. I tried hard to assimilate.
But the thing is, like, I didn't even, when you told me you came in 2000, I wouldn't have guessed that at the time. I don't know.
I worked hard at that.
You definitely accomplished your goals, that's for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but I mean, it was hard for me because, like, I didn't know a lot of people. I was young. I was really young too, right? Bamboo, you remember? I did my 19th birthday, and everybody's like, "What do you mean you're 19 now? Like, we thought you were 25."
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna talk about how old I am, but that's a different story. You know what I mean? So now let me ask you: so what works best for you to promote yourself as a DJ? What works best for you?
I still like the old school grassroots stuff, man. You remember we used to make CDs. We used to have CDs.
100% true.
I used to make the mixes, and then you guys would come over. We'd voice over them and stuff.
Yep.
We'd actually make mixtapes.
Yeah, I saw you get mad at. I remember you getting mad at a few MCs, maybe just one.
Daddy Rich.
See, you name dropped. I didn't name drop. I didn't name. Elon would get furious. And I was like, God damn, Elon's mean, man. The Russian side of him came out, bro.
I used to. You know what? I used to have a temper. Sometimes.
Okay, we'll leave it at sometimes.
Often, almost. I used to throw tantrums all the time because I was young. I was a kid.
And you're a perfectionist. You're breaking out. You wanted your shit to be done. I get it. You know what I mean? You had a great mixtape. You had a great mix, and then you just wanted the drops to be great. I know. I got it. I was just like, damn, man. I just didn't know you. I didn't see that side of you until I was at your place. I was like, damn, this guy's mean.
Yeah.
Fuck him. I don't want to work with him.
But no, to answer your question, I think promoting you know what I mean? You could do all the Twitches, you could do all these Instagram ads, you know what I mean? You could do all these dumbass TikToks. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to shaking hands and delivering a good product. If you're gonna go do somebody's wedding, almost all my bookings come from word of mouth.
That's good.
Almost all my bookings come from word of mouth.
Because I just find like it's so much easier to get X amount of friends, send a quick fucking invite, but that one-on-one and knowing and meeting somebody and that genuine. Because I remember like even when I started promoting Bulldog, it was the same thing. It was like I was out 5 days a week, and then the fucking club was busy. Mm-hmm. But now you get Facebook, and you think you're lazy. You're just gonna be, I send all these invites. Press the one click of the button. Like, yeah, it's like no one gives a shit. You needed that interaction, but those CDs worked out. You had the proper drops. You had the website. I think that was the best form for you, to promote yourself too. I totally agree with that, man.
Well, we had those T-shirts that had 6-1 Entertainment on it. Remember?
6-1 plus DJ Elon equals
game over.
I remember that. Go ahead.
We were driving out to Quebec every other week. Remember?
Yeah.
What for?
To drink really shitty vodka and
what the fuck? Was it was it like the KK vodka? You remember that shit?
It was KKK vodka.
It was. I swear to God. And I thought it was just. No! I swear to God, dude. So Elon.
I don't think that would fly, to be honest.
Well, it gets a little bit of a better story here. So Elon hooks up Rob with a gig to perform with him. Remember this, Elon? I know you didn't really want to bring this up, but now it's my turn to name drop. So Rob gets Rob a gig at what the fuck was the place called? Traffic in Vaudreuil. So we drive down, Vaudreuil. We go down. They're like, we do sound check. We go to the hotel. That hotel. The crummy motel with the O that's burnt out. You know what I mean? That's just flashing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't even think we stayed there. I don't think we.
No. You drove back home. It was.
I did. I was like
$200 for the whole top floor. I'll never forget that. So we try to sleep in the cleanest room. You know, there's nothing. It's Saint Jean Baptiste weekend. Everything is fucking booked solid. So we have to go to the flashing fucking motel light with the strip club downstairs. So we start pre-drinking. We head out to the club.
Bro, the whole club was a strip club. There was a pool. The fucking bar.
Yeah, it was a hot tub, no? Yeah, that's right.
No, it was an actual pool. I had a full-blown pool.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
See, look at even Alex was handing out CDs after the performance. So the best part is it's time for Rob to perform. So I go on stage with him, and Rob right on the mic's like, yo. And he looks at me dead in my face and goes, yo, the mic don't work. You can hear him through speakers. I lean over and someone looked at me and goes, yeah, I think he's too fucked up to perform. But I'm too fucked up to even notice this, right? So I look over, I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, fuck this. Drops the mic, bro, and walks right the fuck out of the bar. I'm like, okay. No. Now the embarrassment kicks in. So you just kind of follow suit. You just got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That was, yeah. I gave Rob shit for like the whole, we had to sit, we're in the same car the whole way back, bro. It was pretty, yeah. I don't think I did it.
But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Belly was there that night. He ended up performing Pressure.
No way.
Yeah.
How much vodka did you drink, Joe?
How much vodka? Not me, Rob. Come on, how much vodka did I drink? You know, I'm really happy there was no camera phones really back then. 2 megapixels. That
With
wasn't
flip
me.
phones.
It wasn't me in there. You know what I mean? So no, absolutely. Yeah, but that was a fun night. But you know what? That's where I saw Elon pushing the CDs, you know, the shirts and everything else. And you always kill it. Everywhere you fucking killed it, bro. I gotta give it to you, man.
Thanks,
speaking of venues and cities, Quebec and stuff, what's your favorite venue or city to perform at?
You know what? I love Quebec. I do love Quebec. I really do enjoy Quebec. For a while, I used to do Tuesday nights at Bistro, and that was fun. I couldn't get paid until I counted the money in French. So I never got paid.
So you say Quebec?
Yeah, I like Quebec. I love the energy there. There's so much fun.
Yeah,
the
they
one
like.
thing I never understood.
Party.
Go ahead, Alex.
No, I was just saying, people in Quebec like to party.
Oh yes,
they do, and they're so happy. It's so positive,
Yeah.
right? And what I like, what always confused me about Quebec girls, is they knew the words to every single English song, but they couldn't speak to you. They couldn't speak to you in English, not a word.
They didn't want to.
Elon.
No, they wanted to talk to me.
Elon, you gave me one time. You DJ'd at Ultra Light Club.
Love
Right?
Ultra.
Okay, Ultra.
Yeah.
So I go down one weekend and we're going to Ultra Light Club, right? And I remember being like, fuck, I'm gonna holler at Elon. So Elon, I'm like, Elon, you know the dude at Ultra Night Club? I was like, 5 of us. And he goes, yeah, just let me call the guy. He's like, okay, when you get there, his name is Yogi. And I was like,
Yogi, little Yogi.
I'm like, Elon's setting me up, bro. Like, Elon is really like, I'm gonna go there and be like, there's fucking Yogi. And I get out the cab, and there's lineup one way, lineup on the other side. It's like the VIP line is as long as everything else. I'm telling people, like, listen, I'm gonna go up and talk to that dude. Whoever this Yogi guy was, as soon as I dropped his name, dude, parted the thing, sent me upstairs, set me right up. And I never got to. I probably did thank you, but I want to thank you again. You did, but I did think you were setting me up.
You're welcome, man.
I'm like Yogi. I'm like motherfucker. I'm like, all right, let's give this a shot, But yeah.
Yeah,
but
you're probably sitting there like, okay, Elon's 2 hours away. I can't knock him out.
Like, Elon's probably giggling right now. He's DJing somewhere, laughing, being like, I'm setting Joey up. Watch him get all angry. But yeah, that dude, man. I remember just mentioning his name. They're like, yeah, boom, boom, brought me up, and they took care of me. But Ultra Nightclub was on Crescent, right? Oh, Elon, you there?
Yeah, Crescent. It's
Crescent.
called Jet now, I think. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
That was such a cool spot. I love Crescent.
Yeah, Crescent's my favorite. Me and Bam always end up going back to Crescent all the time.
Oh, every time.
Mm-hmm.
Elon,
I
what
love
was
that
the
place.
biggest? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Biggest
Alex.
delayed. Sorry. What was the biggest event you've ever been a part of?
I still think Glow Fair is my hands down favorite event.
What? Not shooting the shit?
Well, up until this moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
If we ask him this question again tomorrow, his answer will be different. You know?
It's shooting the shit. It's shooting the shit then, yeah.
But yeah, so Glow, tell me a bit about this Glow event. What is it? Glow Fair?
So Glow Fair. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna happen again because of what's happening.
Yeah.
But Glow Fair happens on Bank Street. They take over like
That's
10
right.
city blocks, and we do. So then I usually do a DJ set on just a regular thing, and then we do a silent disco set for like 3,000 or 4,000 people, and we have a really good time. It's just positive energy. It's an all day thing. I go down early. We drink a little. We eat a little. We drink a little bit more. We check out the different vendors, and I always try to bring out different guests. And this last one, this past year, I was actually really fortunate enough to have both Danny Fernandez and Jamie Fine come out, and it was just super cool because we're doing the silent disco, and I'm playing Jamie's song at the time, Jamie and Elijah's song.
Yeah, they're cool people. They're good
Ain't
people.
Easy. Yeah, and then like I just kind of wind it down, and I'm like, yo, I think somebody else could sing this better because I hear everybody singing it. And then Jamie just runs out with the mic and she starts singing Ain't Easy. And it's
That's
crazy. It was
fucking
crazy.
Sweet. The first time I've seen something
like for a noise violation.
For what? First time I saw that was a Dominican.
311.
It was a Dominican with Bam. You know, remember that Bam? That whole that.
Yeah.
I saw everyone with headphones and you know being on the
they got
resort
quiet.
for 3 days, and then everyone's having the best time of their life. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are these people on? It was
What are
great.
they on? Yeah.
They were having a time of their lives. Don't get me wrong. I guess I'm too old school for that. I need to hear it and feel it. But it worked, man. They're doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm. They're having a good time.
It's fun. It's so much fun. It's so hard to DJ those things because, you know, usually when you're just DJing for a crowd, you play a shitty song. They're like, oh, fuck that song. But the moment they don't like a song, they switch channels.
That's how it works, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So what do you mean? Is there another? Who's the other channel? Is it another DJ or just another song? What is it?
Yeah.
How many DJs?
Like.
Yeah, there's 2 other DJs. You're battling.
Oh,
you're like
get
live.
the fuck out!
Okay.
Oh.
I see. I didn't know that.
Cool.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Greedy bastards. Greedy bastards. Elon. You know, I DJ'd. I know this anger I get in certain times. So, like, how angry do you get when you're doing a killer fucking set? And I call them momos. And I'm not going to tell you the details of what I mean that by momos. But they come by and they want to request a fucking song that disrupts everything you're doing. And do you have a good story about someone being rude to you about this?
Oh, fuck. I have
Or
way
a
too many
story.
stories.
I knew it. How much does it bother you, though? How much is it? Could people just leave us alone for like 30 minutes sometimes?
Bro, remember at Le Scratch, there used to be a clipboard that they had to write it down and we pulled it up?
Oh, yeah. Le Scratch, the old school Le Scratch. Yeah, before Tailgaters. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, when the DJ booth was up there.
Up
the
top,
first time
yeah.
I've ever seen hookers. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? It doesn't bother me that much, as long as they're being respectful, right?
Yeah.
Or like, it's annoying when they like just show up to you and you're like, you're in the middle of this. They can see you're doing something and they're like, yo, I got a song for you. You're like, dude, I'm in the middle of something. Like, fuck off, right? So I think that's just flat out rude.
Yeah.
The other thing that never works for me is like, I'm about to leave. Can you play my song? Leave.
Just leave.
Why would I expedite your like?
Your exit. You're leaving. You are leaving. Meaning you are bringing $0 more to our bar, and you told me you're leaving. So it's like, fuck it. Like
you're probably on your way to Rabbit Hole. Like, get out of here.
Get the fuck out. That's it. No, you're right.
Exactly.
What about this one? The you know what everybody would like here?
If you play this song, everybody will dance.
Everybody, and the dance floor is full, and you're like, am I missing something? Yeah. It's like, did you go around taking a fucking survey?
Yeah. And it's like the shittiest song ever. It's the shittiest song ever.
Yes.
You know what? If you're gonna request a shitty song and you're gonna be irritating about it, at least bring me a drink.
That's true. That's true.
So the song, so a drink gets you the song faster.
It gets you the audience.
It gets you some respect or some.
Get a little attention, huh?
Yeah.
So
well, you know what I mean. Like you tip a bartender for doing their job.
True.
That's true.
Tip me for doing mine too, then.
True. And you know what? As a DJ, you find like you know what I mean. Like if it's a shitty DJ, it's a shitty night. You know what I mean? Like the bartenders ain't making any money if you fucking stink.
Well, that's what I mean. Everybody expects, like, you know what I mean? If it's a great night, they're gonna be like, oh, the promoter killed it. It's the shitty night. Like, yo, the DJ sucked tonight.
True.
Yeah.
True. It's
Always
tough.
trying
It's
to point the blame. Always trying to point the blame.
It's
You know what I
fucking
mean?
tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough.
But I mean, I like requests. I like requests because, like, as long as they're, again, like, you know what I mean, talk to me like a human. Wait for me to be done, and don't harass me every 3 minutes to play your song.
Elon, last wedding I DJ'd, the girl comes up to me and she always, it's always gangster rap. There's always a girl that wants to listen to some yeah. Shut up. And so
yeah, like,
the thing,
guys, if we played "Hit 'Em Up" as the first dance, everybody would love it.
And I'm like, and I kind of look around. I'm like, look, grandma's here. The kids are still here. And 2 songs, I'm like, I'm gonna play it later. Who gives a fuck? I'll play it a little bit later. 2 songs in, she walks up to me and she gives me the middle finger, bro.
Nice.
I went right on my.
She's gotta stop listening to gangster rap.
So I went on my computer and deleted the track and said, I'm never playing it again. I don't even have it. I'm never playing it again. That song is deleted. This is never happening. And it was like, this is what I was like, yo, I got to slow the fuck down. I'm getting too angry doing this shit. Because you know what? A good party is a good party. You'll never be able to fulfill that vibe, that energy. But then there's those fucking nights. Like, you've DJ'd weddings lately. Those can be intense, right?
Yeah. And I mean, I generally actually, and everybody's like, yo, Elon, would you do a wedding? I'm like, yeah, I love weddings. I love seeing the love. I love seeing the bridesmaids. Like, it's a good time. You know what I mean? But there's always that one tool, right? To be like, yo, can you play death metal tonight? No.
I know. They forget the element that they're in. That's what it is. They hear music. They have some booze. It's like, dude, like, I remember I had to grab some girl, bring her in the booth, and show her around. Be like, who's at that table? Oh yeah, a bunch of old people. Who's at that table? Oh, their mom and dad. Who's at this table? Oh, the kids. Yeah, I can't play this shit right now. Like, think about because once we press play and fuck it all up, we're. It's so easy to deteriorate your business very quickly than it is to build it, right? You fuck up a few times, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, though. But weddings. Yeah, weddings can be tough. Yeah. They can be fun. I've met some great people. There's friends that I'm still with from DJing their weddings, but there's some. It's just like, holy shit, man.
I love weddings.
You'll never play. You have to get into a wedding as a DJ, knowing that no matter what you're doing, you're gonna piss somebody off because of the age gap and the music in the different genres. It's a tough business. But you're right.
That flow. It's like right when the music starts, like when it's party time, have the music. It's always like twist and shout and stuff at the beginning to make sure like all the grandparents and all the older people are cool with it. And then like as it gets later on, and the music starts getting really good.
So you're saying, Alex, is what you're saying? You're doing generations, right? You're fulfilling the old folks. You're moving. I did it that way. That's how I used to think about doing it. I used to that little rock set, a little 4 or 5 songs. I used to do all that, and I used to just finally and then they were all tired and they were done and they'd be on their way home and then the party would start. But Elon, did you have a go-to
those
song?
Those old people to get what? To get the old people going?
Just to get the party going. What was your go-to?
Grease Mega Mix.
Oh fuck! I deleted that too.
I love the Grease Mega Mix.
I used to play that old school play that funky music white boy. It got every generation going. And then I would just hit see that. But yeah, no, there's that because you need that one excitement song, right? To like to get everyone. No, Grease it's a good track. I can't stand it, but
I like that one.
I get
don't forget, like I didn't grow up listening to it, right?
All right.
You know what? I like Bye Bye Miss American Pie, but that's usually a wind down song. Lately, like last couple of 2-3 summers, Despacito got everything going for a bit.
That's true enough.
But you know what? I like Cha-Cha Slide. I like playing the Cha-Cha Slide just because I love watching people do it.
Okay, the Cha-Cha Slide.
I love when that comes on. I don't care. Shamelessly, that's the best.
It's amazing. There was a wedding in Kingston that I did, right? And it was like maybe the third wedding or second or third wedding from that exact family. Like it was a cousin at this point, right? So I go, would you come out to Kingston? I was like, absolutely. I go to Kingston. And they go, would you play Cha-Cha Slide? It was the biggest Cha-Cha Slide rows of humans. Rows. And this one dude's going so nuts that he blows his pants out, bro. This rip. Like, I'm talking like 6 inches. And he walks over to me and goes, yo, you owe me a new pair of pants, man.
Oh, that's
and I literally couldn't stop laughing. I almost couldn't play the next song, man. Like, but a good Cha-Cha Slide party, like a good group, it's amazing. It's when you only had the 1 and 2, but when you have rows of people, like Eyewitness is fucking fantastic, man.
Okay,
it was great.
So Elon, Vuhachi piwa, Mr. Somnoy.
What?
Store.
Vuhachichi piva, vu Mr. Sumnoy.
Would I like to have a beer with you?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll go get a beer. I'll go get a beer.
Make it happen. But before you do that, as a promoter, right? What was the biggest party or act part that you was a part of? You know what I mean? Event, party, a group, or act. What was the biggest thing that you, as a promoter, that you did?
Shooting the Shit podcast.
There we go. Now we
Fuck
fucking
that.
talking.
That's a lie. That's
Go
me
get that-
promoting.
you
That
know
was me
what?
promoting.
Go get that beer, and I'll wait for you, bro.
Well, I'm drinking whiskey right now, but
He's a grown up now.
Parties we've. You know what? To this day, I still can't finish a whole bottle of beer, man.
Really?
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
But
Joey don't usually share one.
But that biggest act, that group that you was a part of, what was the biggest thing?
Honestly, event size wise,
Party wise,
when we brought it was Dead Mouse when we had Dead Mouse at Mansion.
Oh, for real?
Okay, that was good.
That was huge, huge.
How huge? Tell me about it. Was he a good DJ? Was he stubborn? Was he
Oh, you're talking about client wise.
Oh my God. Okay, so we get a rider, right? And it's a certain mixer that he wants. I'm like, cool, I have it, got it. His manager Talil shows up, and he's this very, very cold Persian dude. Like he was like Xerxes from the movie 300. And he's like, he looks around. He's like, Dead Mouse doesn't DJ on that anymore.
He doesn't what?
And you know me.
DJ.
He doesn't DJ with that mixer anymore.
No way.
Really?
So I look at him like, great. What the fuck does he DJ with then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he needs the DJM 900. And this thing had just come out.
What is it? $1,200 too?
$2,800.
Okay. I was off. I think I was looking at the used section.
Oh, he wanted you to go out.
Yeah.
He wanted you to
Or
go
the
out.
rental.
So I'm looking. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? This is what you sent me. He's like, yeah, I know.
I'm like, okay, so you sent me that, but you want? You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh,
Because Carl sent them a private message, I bet.
Sure.
It's Carlos. It's
So
your fault.
Luckily, I was able to procure this new mixer, and I got it in there.
Yeah.
And then Cardinal Official
Good.
was opening, and because it was during the Junos, they
Sweet.
did not like that either. So
Really?
we had to ask Cardinal Official. Yeah, we had to ask Cardinal to wrap it up.
Wow.
interesting.
Yeah, and then he finally goes on Sardinia. You know what? Joel was cool. He was super cool. Like, and this is my third or fourth time meeting him now. At this point, I'm like, hey, buddy, you good? Yeah, I'm good. And so anyway, so then he's supposed to DJ for 45 minutes. He ends up playing 4 hours.
No way.
Like, it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, and he was cool. It was dope. Like, I want to go home.
Money's been made. Wrap it up.
Cigarettes while he's DJing. You know, like, and we probably had like 800 people in there. We opened the doors to the lobby so we could extend our capacity. It was crazy. It was nuts. Then at the end of it all, he looks at me. He's like, you know what, Elon? You have a really shitty sound system.
Wow.
That's great.
I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's like, you should get a Function 1 sound system.
That is insane. As if he said that, man.
Like, bro, that's like 300 G's. He's like,
Yeah.
if you got the sound system, I come back and play here.
No way.
Wow.
But it's incredible. Do you find like egos? You know, we bumped into, you and I have both bumped into an ego that shouldn't have been as big as it was, and it was our boy that we got performed at Helsinki there. The fuck's his name? Yeah. That dude was. You'd call me and I'd lose it on him. Remember that?
We canceled him 7 times.
Dude, he's like, this kid he just came up with a rap video, and what was it? We're gonna rent him a car, get him a room, and give him some money. It was a pretty good package deal. You know, the guy's just coming up, and he wanted the car to be an SUV, and he wanted from one room to be 2 rooms. I fucking lost it on this guy. He was such a dink.
Wow.
What
He
happened?
ended up driving back in his friend's Corolla.
What? How's that? How come he didn't bring? Well, wasn't it? Isn't it? No, it was the same rental that he rented a Corolla. No.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, but we
No,
gave him money
he
for a
ended up getting
fucking
virtual
sedan,
car.
and like if you want to upgrade, feel free to fucking upgrade. You know, with your own cash. That's how we did it. That was the deal. His own entourage.
And that's
That,
what it should be, man.
I don't know, man. So just that alone, I can see how you can deal with other. And that guy's what, 1 video deep, 2 video deep at the time. You know what I mean. So I could just imagine with people like with Dead Mouse and stuff. I could definitely get that, man. Carlos, go ahead,
Special
man.
M&Ms. So we have the privilege of listening to you on on Jump 106.9. Whoops, sorry. So how did you get into the radio?
Through a series of rather fortunate events. So my friend Scotty, who owns the Brass Monkey, he had a connect with the Bear, which what 169 was, and he got me in saying like, yo, there's flipping to a top 40 station. You should get in with them. Maybe they can use the bar for some launch parties. So I got in with them like that through a dude named Tom. And then I met their new GM, Mark, who was from Montreal. He was from Virgin, which actually was live on air from Ultra. And so that's how I got hooked up with them. So we did their launch parties and all that stuff. And then Mark's like, you know what? Nobody's doing as many live shows. Hot's doing and they're still doing the 5 o'clock traffic jam. And he just hit me up and was like, yo, dude, like you are day one. Do you want to make montages? You want to do these? We want to do it 5 times a day, 20-minute jump jams. And that's how I got into it.
Sweet. Do you enjoy doing those or what? Oh, sorry.
I did enjoy doing it.
Sorry, no, that's all right.
No. I just have one more question. So, Elon, how long did you DJ on the radio for?
Probably 5 years. I did about 5 years.
It was about that. I used to always go to my next gig and I'd leave early and I'd catch you on the radio on my way to work. And you used to always tell me like, yo, come by the studio. And I'd be like, motherfucker, I'm always on my way to fucking tailgater, so I can't pull that shit off. So, anyways, what happened? How come you're not on the radio anymore, brother?
Honestly, the truth is, the GM called me up this time last year, and she said, "Yo, Jamie C is going to do them because it makes more sense for invoicing."
In what sense? What does this mean? Like I don't understand.
I don't know. Whatever it means. You know, I probably played way too many songs with swear words. Realistically, is probably what happened.
So you kind of enough was enough. Because Jamie C's not a bad DJ, nice kid.
No, he's a great DJ, but
great DJ, yeah.
Yeah, but she called me up. She's like, "Yo, it's going to be easier for us to get invoicing done through Jamie C. I heard through grapevine that he was doing it for cheaper."
And you know what? That's business, bro. We all know that. We've all seen it.
Is.
We've all seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it with DJing. We've seen it as promoters. Me and Elon threw a humongous gig at Sin that one night. We made so much money. Then they told us that we can't do it again. They told us
so anyway, no, but he took over the jump jams, which was cool, and then they just flat out stopped doing the live shows, which is why I'm not on air on the weekends anymore.
But did you want to be on the radio to help the club that you owned at the time?
No, it didn't make any sense. Bourbon Room made no sense for Jump.
No, well.
No, we were doing country. We're doing live music. We're doing top 40. Like we were really.
Yeah, you're doing different types of events. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If anything, you know what? Because I was away every weekend, and that's the only time we're open. If anything, it actually hurt my business. I think.
True enough, eh? I you know what? I have to agree with you, bro.
Yeah, because I only showed up at like 12:30 to the bar, right? And at this point, I'm super tired. So any by the time if the nights got fucked up, it's too late for me to salvage it.
At that point, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite music to DJ to?
Sorry?
What's your favorite music to DJ to?
If I were to remain friends with all of you, I'd say old school hip hop.
Yeah, shut up, fuck.
Honestly,
I actually love playing country. I love playing country.
Since when? Country.
I always liked it. I liked it about 5 years ago. I started liking it about 5-6 years ago.
Don't get me wrong. I went to Crazy Horse. I brought Bam to Crazy Horse too. Yeah. He tried. He was. I swear to God, bro.
Oh,
True
God.
story. True story. I missed his birthday. It was his birthday. He was like, "Oh, my birthday's a Saturday." I'm like, "I can't." You know the DJ life, Elon. You don't. If you don't come to your club, you do not fucking. There's Dennis. He loves the country. But yeah,
Speaking of Dennis was actually the one who got me that mixer for Deadmau5.
No way. Oh, from Long and McQuaid, I bet.
Good job, Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis, that's good guy. Good guy. So Elon, we go. So it's Bam's birthday. I meet up with him on a Wednesday. We get some wings. We get some pictures. We get carried away, and I'm like, "You want to go to a club?" And he's like, "What the fuck's open?" I'm like, "Yo, we're gonna go to Canada. We're gonna go to a country club." And if you know his background, this is a dude from New York, right? So, so we end up going. So I end up taking him there, and this place is busy. And at the time, crazy. I don't even know if it still has it, but Wednesday nights had the bull riding horse. You know, the bull riding, and this guy's harassing the bouncer to get on, bro. Harassing the bouncer. I'm
wrecked by now. By the time I'm wrecked. I'm ready to do anything. Fuck it.
Long story short, man, I ended up, you know what? I could actually admit that I could have a good time. Carlos said he saw me and someone else do some line dancing. He's full of shit.
No. I got to tell the story. I was the DD. I don't tell stories. I'm going to tell this story. I was the DD. So I got two friends of mine, Joe being one, and the other one's not on today. We're at some restaurant chilling. Then they're like, let's go to Crazy Horse. Let's go to Crazy Horse. It's like half an hour before the place closes. I'm the last one to code check in. These ones that just bolted. I turn around, I come up, and then all I see is Joe and somebody else somehow line dancing. And they knew the steps.
No, we don't.
They knew the steps. I was like, wow.
We don't know. Yeah.
What's that?
You sober prick. What was the song?
You think I remember?
Yeah. We weren't line dancing. It's called stumbling. It wasn't line dancing.
It was line dancing.
Yeah, I was just a feet stumbling over.
Yeah, she gets it. It was like, oh shit! I was walking this way, and I was like, look at this guy. Nah, that's not fucking cool, man. That's not.
Never seen them do it again.
All right, Elon, man, we want to bring up some pictures that we took from your Facebook. Well, you can tell me the background of what happened. There's only a couple. No, I wouldn't do that to you, bro. What
okay.
up? What up?
Here goes first.
There's you and Belly. Where was this, brother?
That was a mansion. That was definitely a mansion.
A mansion?
Yeah. So we rolled with CP Hard back in the day.
That's right. You guys are pushing a lot of. Are you like? Are you not surprised he's not bigger than he actually is?
He should be. He's a very talented dude. Like he's making. But you know what? He's so behind the scenes. He's making like if you look up his writing credits, like
That's what I've been told. Yeah.
His writing credits are unbelievable. Like Jay-Z signed him, I guess. I believe
Rock Nation.
He's working on like on Beyonce's album too.
Wow.
That's good.
Congrats, congrats, man. Next picture.
Yeah.
Oh, his partner in crime at the time.
Is that my boy Sadi?
Yeah. I was trying to look at the back. Where the fuck was that?
Bro, that was at a shisha bar.
Oh, okay.
That was at a shisha bar.
Yeah.
Fuck, we must, we're probably sick. So that must have been during the fallout.
Oh, between them two at the time. Yeah.
So I must have been doing Belly's part of like hit the floor or something.
Probably, man. Probably. Next picture. Our boy Josh Williams. We had him 2 episodes ago.
Jesus.
We had him on.
Oh my god! Look at that old school fucking Faces magazine logo.
Look.
Wow.
Dude,
yeah.
We had Josh 2 episodes ago, bro.
I love Josh, man.
Fucking funny dude. How'd you guys meet, man?
Probably like right there.
Never seen him again. You ever seen one of his shows?
Yeah, you know what? I've gone to a lot of his shows. I was a guest judge on a few of the amateur nights, Monday nights.
Sweet.
No, he's a funny dude, obviously, because he's a comedian.
No, we love having him. We had him on once. I'd love to get him back on again.
Yeah, we enjoyed that.
That dude's awesome, man. Pull up the next pic, brother. Yo, Obi Trice. That's Daddy Rich.
Real name, no gimmicks.
And wait, was this an event that you guys ended up throwing, or what was this?
You know what? I think that's back in the day when he was at the Capitol Music Hall.
Oh, the old Liquor Dome.
Yes, I think that's what it was. We did an interview for Midnight Jams on Carleton University Station. So it was Daddy Rich and Shaggy D, Dave Barron, and my boy Jason Antoine from Universal hooked that up. Fun fact: Jason Antoine's actually the guy who discovered. He's the manager behind Elijah Woods and Jamie Fine.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's sweet.
So that was our connector, Universal.
Sweet. Do we have one more pick?
We got two more.
Two more. Well, is this at your club, bro?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say this might have been the biggest event at the time, because these guys were fire at the time.
That was a crazy event too. That was definitely a crazy event too.
And how crazy were those guys?
Dude, they're insane. They're nuts. I still talk to Q. I still talk to Q all the time.
I met them in Cancun. They're fucked.
There's probably video footage of you then.
Hold on a second.
They were filming Real World Cancun at the time, and I was 18. It was my grad trip, and they're like, sign these releases. They're like, okay.
That's right. It's funny because I did. I bounced at the prom parties where Pac and T-Dot was there, and that whole thing was played on air while they were there.
Yeah, they were both there in Cancun.
That's right, and that's right. I remember. Yeah, and I remember that one episode. They were actually on Real World. They were actually on there. I remember this. Yes, those guys are fun. I wish I could have got to party with those guys for sure. Now we got.
They're crazy. They're fun. They're fun. They're really fun.
Our boy, man, rest in peace, brother. Yes, yes. When was this, Elon?
Man, Max. Oh man, I was still a little skinny.
He's going on weight.
That's probably about 8-9 years ago. I mean, Max and I have quite a few pictures. Yeah. Oh no, longer than that for sure. 10 at least 10 years ago. So yeah, Max and I had a lot of great pictures. You know, Max is one of those people that just kept giving, man. He gave and gave and gave, and then it was his birthday, April 1st. It was Dylan Black did quite a few things.
I worked with Dylan Black,
yeah, Max was definitely he touched a lot of people. He touched more people than you'll ever know.
I can imagine that, man. Is there anybody? Yeah. So that's those the only pictures we found. I didn't want to dig anything up, or I'm not here to embarrass anybody.
I would have probably deleted them anyways.
Probably. Was there anything else? Was there anybody else that you met that was pretty cool? Any cool stories?
Oh.
Anything that comes out to mind?
I know I shit on Deadmau5, but he was definitely a cool dude.
Yeah.
You know what was actually a fun story was Ron Jeremy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, tell me about that.
Okay, so we were doing so my friend Scotty from Brass Monkey, we're doing the sound and all the lighting and all for Sexapalooza, and Liz brought Ron Jeremy one night to as a thing, and he was doing a stand-up comedy act, and it's hilarious. He was actually hilarious. So then I was like, yo, I got a bar. You want to come in and hang out after? He's like, fucking right, I do. So he's like, we got to stop by my hotel first. I'm like, all right, cool. He walks in a hotel lobby, and he gets like a stack of room keys and just writes his name, Ron Jeremy, and his room number.
Cameras are posted.
Yeah, and he starts handing it out to girls at the club.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but he managed, like, a bunch of girls were like, yo, can I see your dick? Can I see your dick? And, like, at one point, he disappeared. And then my busboy comes out screaming. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like,
I have to hold it.
No, he's like, dude, there's some old man showing dicks in the back room to chicks.
It's not his fault, man. People are asking, you know.
On Jeremy that he was talking about.
And then I get back there, and this fucking girl is sucking his dick.
No.
Oh
I'm like, Ron, bro. He's like, I'm almost done, buddy.
That probably happens everywhere he goes. He probably can't go anywhere without getting his dick.
You see, Elon and the bus were like, yo, what the fuck? He was like, dude, it's Tuesday. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was actually. But we take it to the next step. We take it one step further. We go to Elgin Street Diner.
Okay.
That's famous, bro. We've had good times there.
Yeah. So it was actually Saturday night. And then there's a swarm of people around us, right? And I'm like, oh my God. The guy's like, and he's like, and he's got this New York Jewish accent. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, can I just fucking eat a bagel? Like, and I'm like, of course you're eating a bagel, right? And then there's one dude sitting there, and he's like, man, bro, you should come back to my place, man. We could do an after party. Bro. Come on. And he's ignoring him. And then he just like puts his bagel down, and he looks at him. He's like, what's your name? Is it Brad? He's like, yeah. He's like, bro, I will never go after party with you because you do not have a vagina.
That's legit, man. That's legit.
Like,
Keep it simple.
and then the guy's like, "Oh, is it because you're old? You got to go to bed?"
Oh, so he's trying to pull that card. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that with Bam all the time.
Yeah, and then he chirped his mom a little. He gave him
Really?
a nice little. Oh, he made him feel stupid after.
That's good. That's good.
He made him feel really stupid.
That's a fucking sweet story, though.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. And then you remember my boy Johnny Novak?
Absolutely.
People thought Johnny Novak was his son.
No.
Yes.
Were you guys all together when they thought this, or?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome.
So it's me, Johnny, this girl Abigail, and Ron sitting at Elgin Diner, and this flock of people around us. Like I couldn't eat. I'm just gonna sit here and be like, "Yo, Ron, you cool?"
Yeah. That's fucking sweet though. So the fact that one of your memorable stories had nothing to do with you bringing somebody down, you just invited him to the club.
Yeah.
That's
and
fucking
got
sweet.
his dick sucked.
Oh well.
Yeah.
DJ Ilon,
You
hooking
need
it
a
up,
sign
right?
in the club. Ron Jeremy had his dick
I'm the
sucked
best
here.
Cupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say, Alex?
I said you needed to have a sign in the club that said Ron Jeremy got his dick sucked here.
Yeah, man. Step your
I
game
should've.
up. Your promotion is good.
I mean,
Stink,
it
bro.
was
Yeah,
pretty
name drop
grimy
that
already.
Yeah.
No, Elon. Sometimes here on Shooting the Shit podcast, we play a thing called Versus. I don't know if you've seen it.
Okay.
Near the end of the thing, we just one thing versus another, and we just put some DJ stuff for you. So nothing complicated, One beats out the other, whatever. Pop some
Ron
up, Carlos.
Jeremy versus Pamela.
No.
Next show.
No.
Okay.
There we go. There's two guys here. Marshmallow versus your boy.
Dead Mouse. My boy Joel.
That's it. Hands down, Joel. Any reasoning for it? Longevity? What's the deal?
So one of my friends ended up befriending him, and actually when we were in Toronto, we got to hang out in his condo and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. He's actually a cool dude. He's
cool.
actually a pretty cool dude. Yeah.
That's cool. Next, Carlos.
So hold on. Does he take off his mask?
Yeah, he takes it off all the time.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Does he take off his mask?
Yeah, he takes it off all the time. And he has like cigarettes while DJing and drinking and all that
Takes
shit.
off his mask. Serato, DJ
Serrano.
versus Tractor.
Tractor's stupid. It makes no sense to me.
Okay, see, that's what I've been saying. Have you ever had someone argue with you that they use Tractor and it's better? Have you ever had that conversation with someone?
I walked away from those conversations.
Okay, because I thought I've used both, and I'm like, dude, Tractor feels like it's just light years behind. I don't know. I've had arguments.
It just makes no sense to me.
It
I
makes
like
no sense
Serato
to me.
because it's organic, right? It's like you're just DJing, but your music's on a laptop. Whereas Tractor, you got to DJ with the laptop.
To
me, at least.
That's true enough. That's true enough. Carlos, next. We're talking about headphones here.
Mm-hmm.
Beats. I'm gonna bite the, no pun intended, the pill, and I'm gonna say the Beats.
It's okay because I got this one from a crackhead for $80.
Sick. I'm using my little. I'm using my little Beats X wireless.
Yeah, they're sick. It's a next level. Now the price is one different fucking. Oh, he'll argue about Tractor. See, there's always a dude arguing about Tractor. Always. That was Dennis. Dennis. Might have to get you on. We have to hear about your opinions about Tractor. Maybe it's a country thing. I don't know. Windows versus Mac. Carl's put it up 3 times without us, asking him to put it up.
Mac, Apple, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, yes. See, we're Carlos. What are you on?
Right now I'm on a PC.
Yeah, that's why you're fucked.
Which is
up.
why
That's
we
why.
had issues.
No, but the Mac also crashed on me a while back.
Yeah, sure. I just
You got to buy the actual good ones. You got to buy the ones from Apple stores.
in there with the word "pro" beside him is usually pretty good too.
Yeah.
So
Get the 40.
hold on a sec. Oh, so I don't know. Anyways, Bam, what do you? If you're a PC guy though, even though you're on a Mac right now.
I'm on a Mac right now, but
I
I'm
knew
usually
you.
a PC guy.
I don't know if you guys saw his face when we all went, "Yeah, Mac." He was like, with no reasoning behind it though, right? You're just gonna say.
I just like PC.
But what, you can't say like
PC to me, I find is more friendly for me. More
user
friendly. More user friendly.
Thank you, Elon. It's Nobody's like, oh no, it's not friendly. It's bullshit. The shit crashes.
Like I was hardcore PC. I was hardcore PC for a while. Like from like the beginning, like 486. Like I had like Windows 3.1.
Yeah, we have no options back then.
Yeah.
It was just
No, you could have got an Apple back then. It was just really expensive, right? Like, when Apple became
Mac,
reasonably priced.
Who here? No one here got their parents did not buy them a Mac.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. I went through like 3 PCs, like laptops when I was in university, and then I've had one. Well, I'm on my second MacBook, but I had my MacBook never failed me. So like someone else broke that MacBook. Like, it didn't fail on me.
I totally agree.
My MacBook here, I'm going to check what my MacBook is. My MacBook's, I think, from 2012. 2012. My MacBook's from 2012. And somebody spilled a drink on it once.
I'm just telling you, it's not that it's like I'm going to stay behind a product because I bought it. It's like I've used both. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like the shit for me sorry, Bam. I'm going to use the word really user friendly, you idiot. Anyways, and the fact that our shit updates on its own without us having to buy a whole nother Windows software. You understand? So it's hands down, it's Mac, man. It's Mac.
But the only thing I will say for Apple
cut her off.
No, I'll say
she's Apple Pro.
Yeah, go ahead.
It updates on its own, but half the time update comes with so much new shit that you have to like delete everything off your MacBook, update your software. You know what I mean? Like it becomes like a point where it's like you have to. I don't need GarageBand or whatever the fuck that app is, but I need to be able to update the software. So I have to delete everything off my computer. Like if you've had it for a long time, you dump everything. So
but the fact that we're bitching about deleting, where these guys have to bitch about buying. You know what I mean? So
I don't buy anything.
Well, we know that. That's in your DNA too, bro. Don't worry about that.
I get free software. Last one.
Talking about players.
Oh, see, like my very first real turntables after those Geminis were Newmark, but Newmark kind of went down fucking hill. So Pioneer.
So what had a Newmark NX6? Bought it for.
It probably broke.
No, dude. Yeah, you're right.
The wheels probably stopped spinning.
No, the stupid piece of junk fucking the cues didn't work. I had to DJ a whole
that sounds very Newmark.
I had to DJ a whole wedding on the fly. Like I was just like, whatever.
You know what? I don't use headphones anymore, actually.
But you're right. But that's after the years of us knowing where the fuck our tracks are. That's a whole different story, right? But I mean, at the time, I'm just like, oh, what's this track? And I can't even listen to it. And I'm just like, whatever, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So I'm a Pioneer guy if it comes to the CDJs or whatever the case may be. Those I find.
And you know what? Even the Pioneer turntables are actually fantastic. When they came up, when Technics discontinued their stuff for a little bit, and Pioneer came up, everybody hated on them, but they're fantastic turntables.
Yeah,
they're really good turntables.
What was it? We both have what? The NSX.
You know what? I've never. The only controller I actually own is the little SB2.
It's even smaller. Okay, yeah. And it works fucking well. I've seen it. Yeah. I have the SX. The SX is fantastic. The SZ is.
They're great.
The SZ is. What is this? Dennis. Look at him. He's calling you out on some shit, bro. Are you seeing some of that?
Want to put it back up?
Put it back up. Can you see it? I don't know. He's on his phone. I mean, cute saying at Newmark at the beginning. It was for me personally. It was just one of those like I pressed the button, nothing worked right away. But don't worry, those guys from Long McQuaid switched that shit through, so I'm good. I'm real good.
PLX is a great turntable. PLX is a fan. Yeah, he's saying it's a fantastic turntable. You know what? I never got to own Vestax. I always wanted a Vestax PMC 05 mixer.
Elon, what's the deal? What are you ever planning on DJing again? What's going on? I know you're doing other things these days.
I mean, I'd like to. I don't see myself cam girling on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll do that. I just don't think I can do it. You know what? I think I'm due for a mixtape. I'm gonna drop a mixtape.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? For the first time, I did a Spotify playlist, but I got to like 90 songs, and that's just stupid. Nobody wants to listen to that.
90 songs, dude?
Yeah. And they're all stupid. They're all sappy. Nobody wants that.
What kind of mood were you in when you made that? What happened?
I'm not talking about it.
Sounds good. Anyways, bro. Let's go to the next question, man. What have you been?
I'd like to DJ again. Yes.
I want you to DJ again because now I have weekends off, so I'm coming to see you, ass. But
Plus,
I know
I'm not refunding anybody's wedding, so I got to DJ those next
you
year.
got to do some. True enough, right? So Elon, you've been doing something really important. You've been doing something really big throughout COVID. Can you tell us about that, bro?
Yes. So my friend Abbas, who I work with, we started. I mean, not we, like the whole team. This is a team effort. It started Operation Ramsey. He actually kicked in over 65 G's of his own money to get it going. And literally, we've been feeding anybody who needs food. We've been dropping off these hampers, all volunteer based. Our mutual friend Nadin, he's part of this. Sharon House and Tony House from Avant Garde Design, they're part of this. Awesome. And there are people every single day at the warehouse. They're putting together these boxes, and I'm fundraising, and we're talking to governments, and Bruyere is actually a big partner of ours. They gave us the space, and we're up to 30,000. We're probably, I haven't updated in a while now. Last time I updated the numbers, I should be doing this every day, it was about 26,000 hampers between Ottawa and Toronto. And that translates to about 60,000 people fed since COVID started. We started on St. Patrick's Day. It was a very different St. Patrick's Day for the first time in my life.
Yeah, I congratulate you guys, man. That's fucking awesome, man. Like, Thanks, you know, man. What? Keep up the hard work, man. And you know what I mean? Like, people don't tend to volunteer as much. I've seen your team strong. I see that shit all over it. Social media. You guys are really making a big difference, and we really do appreciate that.
They're killing it, man. They're killing it. And if you hear some of the people, like, I'll share this with you privately. There's some voicemails I put together. It's heart wrenching, man. There's people like some of the voicemails we get. People are like, "Yo, look, we're 4 of us. We're immune compromised. We have mobility issues. We have these issues, and like I'm gonna run out of food tomorrow."
It's serious.
I can't leave the house. Or even worse, and this is going to get a little dark. One of our girls, Rebecca, she took a call, and this girl's like crying, right? She's like, can you really bring me food? And this is at the very beginning. There's a lot of fear in the beginning, a lot of uncertainty. And, and she's like, yeah, for sure, babe. Like, we'll take care of you guys. What's up? And then the girl just starts breaking down crying. She's like, I thought I was going to take my own life tonight.
Wow.
I was at that end. And food insecurity has always been there. The food insecurity has always been there. There's a lot of people who are in a crappy situation. And you say whatever you want about them. Some people are like, oh, well, they should go get a job. You should do this. I'm like, it's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Sometimes situations put you in a bad spot. You know what I mean? And you just can't get out of it, right? So. And a lot of people refuse to help.
You keep cycling down. And sometimes you just need a little break, We're talking like you got single moms who's got, they got a toddler and a newborn, and daddy's nowhere to be around. And, the government help's not enough. There's no child support. Rent's too expensive. Baby food's expensive. She can't get a job because it's not worth for her to get a job. She can't get a babysitter to cover.
Very true.
Then she's not working for the babysitter. Like,
yeah, it's a circle. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it's a circle, right? And if anything, so people are like, I've talked to a lot of people about it. They're like, so is food insecurity a result of COVID? I'm like, no, COVID actually did a good job at highlighting some of the social issues we've had. Because look how within a week, so many things just fell apart. So that we should really consider how strong was our social system? How strong? How hard?
Don't be getting my wife drunk.
For food security.
No, I'm telling Carlos.
It's a really good time to bring that up, Bam. I appreciate that.
No, I hear you, brother. I hear you. You know what I mean? Like every little part of society is a contributor to the problems of what's happening.
And if you really think about it, like, and I mean, I know what we're doing is a drop in a bucket. Well, we've affected so many lives positively, right?
Oh God, no, man! You guys made a major impact. Trust me, man.
Dude, if you help one person out,
in the grand scheme of things, we're just another group feeding people. There's so many people that are hungry. There's so many single moms that don't have diapers. So many senior citizens that don't have anybody. They don't have anybody. Like they don't have grandparent kids. They don't have kids. All their friends have moved on, or their partners have moved on. And by moved on, I mean passed on, right?
Of course.
And they're alone. They're literally alone. They don't have the internet. They can't even if they have the money, they can't go on and like order groceries, or they're on very limited income. And like they can't afford to stockpile the food, and they're afraid to leave the houses. One of the phone calls I got was the girl's crying. She's like, look, like I just came back from the country. I don't actually have that much money. I don't know how to use the internet, and I'm afraid to leave the house because I don't want to get arrested.
Wow.
And she's crying. She's crying on the voicemail.
Now, how do these people get a hold of you? Was it through a website? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we have a website. Yeah, it's www.operationramzieh, RAMZIEH. It's named after Abbas's mom. .org, or and on there we have our 1-800 number and everything. But you know what? Even when this COVID blows over eventually, hopefully soon, we definitely want to continue our fight against food insecurity. It's the one thing that shouldn't. That's nobody in our developed world or developed part of the world should be hungry or worry about where their next meal comes from or worry about where the next 2 meals come from or whatever. Like it's just sad. It's sad. It shouldn't be happening. It really shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
And I think with a little bit of effort. Yeah, exactly. It's just a little bit of effort. We could feed everybody. Maybe there won't be fancy meals, but they won't be
anything helps, right?
They won't be hungry. Yeah. It's really sad. It's not cool. It's not cool.
And you guys are still doing this throughout the whole COVID scenario as of right now, or you guys are still running strong?
Moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running strong. We actually just we're picking up partners as we go. So our strength is from day one has been we deliver hampers right to people's doors, right? So if somebody's hungry, we bring that food to their house. So like there's organizations where they're like, oh, we'll give you a gift card, but again, let me bring you back to that single mom. So she's got 2 kids. So now she's got to find somebody to watch their kids because she's afraid her kids are going to catch COVID. So she's got to. Let's assume the worst, and she's got to take public transportation to an organization where she's got to pick up this $60, $75 gift card, then go to a grocery store, wait in line for an hour, and $75 is going to get you what, 3-4 days worth of food, and do it all over again.
True enough.
It's stupid, Yeah.
True enough, man.
Sorry, I'm getting a little.
Man, I'm really. I'm Elon, I know we haven't talked since very often since New Year's Eve, but I mean, like big ups, man. Congratulations. You definitely stepped up, and you and your team have led, and we do appreciate that, man. I just want you to know that.
Thanks,
bro.
man. It's not me, man. Like it's there's a lot more people who are putting a lot.
I know, and you guys have a great team. And I know. I remember seeing that. I was like, wow, man. This is a good group of people right here. Thanks, it was definitely something I wanted to mention. You know what I mean? Like we know. Like,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
We're all like, oh, we do this, we do that. But when you do something that nice and that, you know what I mean, that great in what you did for their community, like it's something I definitely wanted to bring up. You know what I mean? It's just this isn't just DJ Ilon. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we do appreciate the rest of
Thanks,
you know
man.
What I mean? So
I appreciate. You know
I'll
what?
put a link on the website.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And during this time, I really got to reflect a lot, and I mean, the cost of this reset button is very high, but I think this reset had to have happened. I think a lot of people had to do some soul searching and they had to reevaluate a lot of things. And apart from me, I mean, I have parents that are old and sick and stuff, so that part is scary. I haven't seen them in a while, but a part of me is very grateful about the soul searching I got to do and the new person I've become. Not the new person I've become. I got an opportunity to get in touch with myself.
That's cool.
So I'm very grateful for that. That if there's one good thing that's going to come out of all this.
That's cool, man. Appreciate it, brother.
And I wish that upon everybody too.
You do. Alex has the last question for you, brother.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna bring you up. So what's next, DJ Elon? What's up next for you?
I don't know. I mean, we'll probably keep this charity going for as long as we can. We got a little bit into the PPE business just to since we shut down all the restaurants and bars, obviously nobody's got a paycheck, so I've been living off of CERB, which was very nice. I was very, because when first apply for EI, I'm like, great, I've been self-employed my entire life. Fuck the EI.
I feel you, brother.
So I was very. Well,
once this is all over, what's your role now? You're managing multiple clubs right now, aren't you? Or
I'm doing marketing, man. I'm doing the marketing.
That's right. That's what
marketing. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm hands-on. Nadine and I are hands-on with a lot of bars and restaurants in the actual a GM role. But that's kind of interim. So I'll probably stick with a lot of that. There's a new project that we'll announce soon. We're just working out some of the finals in that, and it's something very different from what we're used to doing. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe if the bars and restaurants don't come back, maybe I'll move. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. I don't know.
Where are you going?
I always had a thing for Europe. I would love to live in Europe.
That won't be a bad move, brother. That won't be a bad move.
I'd love to try that. But I mean, that's honestly if I'm really not needed here.
You're always needed, brother. You know that. We always find a way to need you, brother. We always find a way. So how can people follow you? Do you have an Instagram, Facebook?
I have an Instagram. Yeah, it's dj.ilon.
Mm-hmm. And then you
can
follow you
on Instagram.
Yes, everything
please
you're doing.
do.
See where you're working.
You know what? I'll be more diligent. I'll be more diligent on posting. Just look me up on Facebook. My page shows up. There's not too many Elons out there.
That's very true.
You know what though? Just to go back to your last question, Alex, I do want to continue DJing. I love playing for people, and I do love weddings. I do love weddings. Because at the end of the day, when you see the happy couple, the family's happy, and you don't have to tell anybody off for requesting a stupid song. It's nice. It's a warm feeling. You know what I mean? There's definitely I like that. I like seeing love stories. I like seeing happy endings.
I don't know. Some of the best times I've had was with you DJing, brother. Like some of my best memories, like for me personally, you know what I mean? We can go back to Sin. We can go back when we worked together at Privilege. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
We worked there together. I was somehow Elon's manager. I don't know how I convinced the people to do that, but we worked together.
Too awkward. I was too weird.
We worked together. We worked together at Helsinki.
Mm-hmm.
We did some good money there. It was fun. We did some good times. It was definitely. But some of my best times partying was just Elon being DJing. I was like, this is great. What was one of the first clubs I've seen you at was Paradox. Mark put it on earlier.
I love Paradox. Yeah, Mark.
Which again, Alex, Paradox turned into Club Edge, turned into Rabbit Hole or whatever.
Yeah, same club.
Paradox is way before Club Edge. Yeah. But they didn't really change much from Paradox to Edge, anyways. It was the same look.
No, they painted the walls
red or some shit like that. It was something weird and lame like that. I was like, no one will notice. You know what I mean? Paint the wall red. Yeah, whatever.
Clubs still do that.
Yeah, it's notorious. We're shut down. New name, same staff, same owner. You know how it is.
Edison bulbs. There we go.
It is what it is. But Elon, brother, I want to say thank you for being on
thank you for putting me on. Man.
I know we've been talking about this since New Year's Eve. Everyone's been caught up. This shit threw us off, but with this new software, StreamYard, even though we can't hear each other half the fucking time for some weird reason, we managed to pull it off.
Because one of us is on a PC.
That's it.
I was on the Mac and it crashed, and Joe got upset and left the house.
No. He told me 4 computers. I got the text messages. You don't even have 4 computers, you lying prick.
Actually, I do. I got 3 personally, and then my kids have 2.
You have a problem when you have 3,
and then the wife has another work one. Was that?
You have a problem when your computers suck when you have 3.
No.
You have a Mac, you don't need one.
No, I have a Mac too. The old one, the Mac, and the new one.
Oh yeah. All right.
I blame COVID.
Yeah, it affected your shit.
Anyways, lift up, Elon. When I come to town, we're gonna get that Piva.
Yeah, we are
Piva, but I don't know, man. I think maybe all of us might have to come see your ass down there because someone says she has family in Nova Scotia.
That's true. Come down,
Elon. We might have to drag your ass out there.
I love Nova Scotia. Yo, remember my boy Davis?
Bam or me?
He drove a truck, black truck. He still drives them.
Oh yes, I do actually. Yes, I do. Yes, no. I was like, no, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I know. He's out there?
No, he brought me out a bunch of times to Antigonish. But his sister is out there.
I think he's trying to get you killed, but whatever. That's just my opinion.
I was the only Asian there. But I DJ'd his sister's wedding 2 years ago in Nova Scotia.
Oh,
really?
Nice.
Yeah, that was really fun because then the wedding lady's like, yo, okay, it's 12:55. You want to just wrap it up? We want to shut the shit down. I looked at her. I'm like, I'm part of the party. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they want to shut down early all the time, bro. But Elon,
no. But hold on. Can I just?
Absolutely, bro.
Okay. So she's like, "What do you mean you're part of the fucking party?" I'm like, "I'm part of the fucking party. I'm like, I came down for this. Like, I'm not getting paid. I'm actually here for this."
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, you got to shut it down." And then everybody's like, "No, we need another half an hour." She's like, "No, shut the shit down now." I'm like, okay.
Wow.
And it's a resort, so we picked up all the speakers and set it up on the beach.
That's badass. Now, is this the same resort you're talking about, Bam, or am I making shit up?
No, he's up. He's a little further up. I haven't even known about this. I'm gonna look up this resort tomorrow.
Yeah.
We need stone something.
Mm.
Yeah, Bam needs to find some shit to do when he's out there, bro.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get around.
Look, he's wearing a toque. His head shrinking. You know.
Oh. Boo! You got to cook us some soul food. Is what you got to do.
Come on down, bro. I'll hook you up.
Who did I? Oh yeah, no, I went. Yeah, I ate some of his food. I put me to sleep. Dude, I had comedy tickets that I had just canceled because I ate his shit at that restaurant. Remember at Leroy's restaurant? Ate all your fucking chicken. I was like, yo, cancel the show. I'm not even going. And he warned me about that too, though. Well, you're right, though.
I told you.
You do. So, anyways, Bam is supposed to come down once this outbreak is over, and we're supposed to go to Montreal for a night. Elon, you in or what?
Oh, I am. I'm in. Crescent Street?
Yes, 100%.
Done. Look at Superfly. What's up, Ricky J?
Let's do it. We're going to do it, bro. We're going to do it. We're going to find a country bar out there. There's none. No. You've been to the new Thursdays?
We can just go to Cornwall.
No, it's okay. You've been to Thursdays lately? They changed it out. They don't have that rotating dance floor no more. Man, that's a whole nother show, bro.
Okay, I know where that is, but I love eating at that Italian place across the street from Thursdays.
Yes.
Weinstein and Gavino's.
Yes.
Amazing.
But they changed their whole club up. The club's really nice now. They had this rotating dance floor, which is a fucking mess when you're drunk. Don't go. I'm happy they changed that.
That's how you end up line dancing.
That's how you start looking like a Van Damme doing some splits, though, dude. It's not very good. I've seen someone put one leg on and one leg off by accident. And the thing kept turning. Wasn't a good scene.
See, that is textbook Quebec nightlife.
Yes, absolutely. That's how they do it out there. They don't give a fuck. As long as they serve beers, they serve until 3. Man, there's times we've been there past 3. You know damn well they don't. The laws don't even count out there. They don't care. They do their own.
They
thing.
Are the law. They own all the cops.
That's the point. That's the point, bro. That's the point. But Elon, we're gonna say bye. I'm gonna talk to the other 3 for a few more minutes. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
Oh man, thank you. It was a pleasure. Good seeing everybody.
Bye, guys. Thank you for coming on. Bye.
Guys, thank you for being on. Alex, did you have a good time? Or what?
I had a great time. Honestly,
definitely. I just wanted to get you on this time because I think next week we're gonna get Karma on also.
Nice.
Karma's one of our fun guests. He's always fun.
Line dancer.
What? We didn't line dance. We were just drunk walking. You got it all confused.
Is that who you were with when the line dancing happened, Carp?
And we're still alive. Yeah. Yes, we can probably bring that up again. But yeah, we're line dancing. I was just walking, but anyways, it was what it was.
Line dancing.
Well, anyways, Carlos, what was the issue earlier? What's going on? Was it computer
I got
problem?
no idea. The computer just said something went wrong.
So how the fuck did we get to stay on?
I was like panicking. I'm like, oh my god. Somehow you guys stayed on. I could have get Elon back on until I got it onto a computer, and it worked.
I don't know. Elon was still with us through my phone, so everything went well. Bam got to finish some noodles. You know what I mean? But are you're cool with coming back on, Alex? What's the deal? You good with us?
I'm anytime. Seriously.
It was our pleasure.
You sure?
You sure?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
And we apologize for behind the scenes. I know no one else gets to see all the nonsense that happens before we start, but it's always fun though. It's always a little bit fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Get yelled at.
Yeah, that's because that's the fun part. Guys, thank you so much. Have a good night, man.
See you later.
Later.
Bye.